YouTube is happening. It's Friday, November 15th, and we need to talk some college basketball because there's a lot of games today. We're not going to cover every game, though. Hell no, I ain't doing all that. But we'll roll through the main ones and then, spend some time on ones like Bama, Purdue, obviously, some of the big ones. We'll look at their schedule and stuff. But then otherwise, I'll show the sheet for most games. We'll just roll through one by one like we do in college football the same way, which will probably be filming later today, too. And, we'll focus on some of these good matchups where like Georgia Tech, that's a rivalry game. West Virginia Pitt, rivalry game. There's things in there we're going to, A&M Ohio State. So there's some good matchups today. So we'll focus a little more time on the big games. We'll still hit all the games that have a spread. I'll at least show the thing, the spreadsheet. That way you'll see it for everybody. And then we'll just see how it works. Why not? So drop a like, subscribe, and let's go ahead and jump into the first game right now. All right, so apparently there's like 50 total games. 41, I believe, have spreads. So let's just jump into it. So schedule-wise, the first one I got on here is going to be Charleston Southern. Is that the first one? Looks like it is. Okay, let me pop over so you can see it. Bang, spreadsheet. There you go. If you're new, first time seeing this, the way the colors are set up, green is you're in the top third, yellow is you're in the middle third, and then red is you're in the bottom third. There's 364 teams, so it's about 121 per section. So that's how we do the numbers. That way we know which third they are in the rankings. So it worked out well yesterday. Went 5-6. What was I doing picking Mississippi Valley State? Ooh, bad pick. Bad pick. But hey, what can you do? I said it was weird, but whatever. Going on this one, I mean, I'm not taking this game, clearly. I mean, you can see the matchup. What do we have? Is there anything that stands out at all? Like slightly better from two. They have some good three-point defense. Outside of that, maybe them to shoot some threes against them. Like, what's the odds? It is UTRGV, UT Rio Grande is 3.5 point favorites against Charleston Southern on the road. I ain't touching that. No shot in hell. Next is going to be Tennessee Tech. I'm going to roll through a few, take a break, roll through a few, take a break. That's how we're going to do it. So anybody want to bet on the Virginia Military Institute? Well, you can. They are getting 4 points. Tennessee Tech -4 at home against VMI. And VMI is typically not good, but they're 3-0 and they've been playing damn good. I'm thinking I'm taking VMI. You know what? Let me show you what I'm talking about. I want to say look at schedules. Who have you played to be 3-0? High schools? Washington College, D2. Christendom? Who the hell is that? You won by 50. And Bella Marine. You beat Bella Marine. See, that's an actual good win. Ish. Let's not get crazy now. Tennessee Tech, who have you played to be 2-1? See, we want to see things like that. You lost to Georgia by 5. And Georgia's probably the worst team in the SEC, but it's an SEC team. West Georgia, you beat by 3. Then you played Bryan. Just some guy named Bryan in Tennessee. You hooked up, you played 1 versus 5, and you won by that. Okay, cool. We're not taking this. I thought about it. I'm not. I lean VMI +4, but they almost beat Georgia. Like, come on. Yeah, moving on. I'm just moving on. Like I said, we're going to have a bunch of passes probably in there, but hey, do what you got to do. There's a bunch of games. So Stonehill and Nolan. See, I went through, I got logos for these teams, for every team. Now, are they correct? Not a clue, but we got them. So there's only 364 teams. 360 is pretty much as far as you can get. I mean, look at all these 300s. There's no advantages here anywhere. Just, ugh. Maybe them from 3 against them, but other than that, this is terrible too. What's the spread? I'll tell you the spread if I got it. New Orleans, Stonehill. Ooh, it's New Orleans by 2.5. I ain't touching that. Next. We'll keep on rolling. If you go touch, here you go. Sacred Heart and Holy Cross. That's a lot of red. That's a lot of red. That's a whole lot of red. Oh my goodness. You're good from 3 against them. And you're good from 3 against them. So maybe some 3-pointers. They're 0-2 and 0-3. Somebody's got to win. What's the over-under? 151. I don't care. Do you care? I don't. Keep it moving. West. Now we're getting to a MAC team at least. All right. SIU versus Western Michigan. And Western Michigan's 1-2. Defense is kind of good on points. You both suck offensively. Like, you're both terrible. Like, just trash. Like, and I don't want to offend trash, but you trash. Ew. I don't want to. Nope. Keep it moving. We're going to get to a decent game here, I'm telling you. We're just going to keep rolling through till we get to them. We got Florida State coming up. I just noticed that. I didn't see that when I was originally through the schedule. That's exciting. That's a real game. Winthrop, traditional Cinderella type team in the tournament. Bill and Mary. Why is it so big? Bill and Ma. I mean, Winthrop's really good at three bounds. Really good. They're both really good on defense too. Like they're damn good on defense. What's the spread? This is Winthrop is 7.5 if you want to take them. I done 230 versus 117, 286, 25. Good luck getting even close to 40%. Defense is the name in this game. It's 159.5. You know what? I think I'm gonna pop an under on this one. Yeah, I know. I'm taking something. Wonder 159.5. That's feeling good. These defenses look pretty good. Pretty good defenses. We're actually going to open their schedules too. We're going to see who have you played to get these numbers. Bill and Mary and Winthrop. Let's see, schedule. Let's see, teams with logos. It's a good start. Norfolk State, Radford. Okay. Okay, you gave up 36 points. That's why your defense looks so good. But you're still only ranked 115, so I can deal with that. Winthrop's been pretty damn good. Like Piedmont, okay, 125 to 65. Little Rock, Virginia Tech. Okay, a real game. Virginia Tech, you lost by 6. That's I'm gonna take the under. 159.5. I'm okay with that. I can do that. That's in my wheelhouse. I'm feeling that. Moving on to Villanova. Hey, a real game, a real matchup. There we go. This is what we're talking about here. 114, 265. That's Virginia offense. 108 to 9. That's the traditional Virginia defense. They might not have the same coach anymore, but it's going to be the same team for a minute until the new philosophy gets in there. So, yeah, good luck scoring on Virginia. 88 versus 272. And man, Villanova's defense just gives up points. So Villanova's going to be a lot of overs this year. Virginia's always going to be in the unders. Which one is the spread leading towards? It's leaning 129. 29. Oh, that's low. That is low. Okay. Both teams are good shooting. Both teams are good from 3. You're terrible stopping the 3. Virginia +4 is looking like the play, doesn't it? It looks like the play. We got to peek at their schedule though. We got to take a look at the schedule. Let's see. Schedule. Who have you beat? Campbell. Okay. Coppin State. That's it. You played 2 games. You've done well. Okay. Villanova's 2-2. They've played 4 games now. Who'd you lose to twice? You lost to Columbia and St. Joe's? What happened to the Villanova we used to know and love? You beat NJIT, that's cool. And you beat Lafayette. No, I'm taking Virginia +4, dog. I got to do that. Give me Virginia +4, and let's move to the next game. All right, moving on. Next one, we got Florida State. Lovely little matchup. Hey, both teams are undefeated in basketball. Not in football, but hey, that's a different sport. Let's talk about these. Let's just go ahead and open up schedules because this is a big game. So schedule. Who's done what 3-0? Florida. Gators beat South Florida. That was a fun game. I watched that game. Jacksonville, they won by 21 in Grambling. Okay. And that was on Monday. Florida State, what have you done? Northern Kentucky, Rice, and Tarleton. Okay. Neither team's played anyone too impressive. Maybe South Florida's the most impressive of the group, but nothing too crazy. Let's look at the stats. Look at the numbers. See what they got. 61 versus 40. Florida State. Okay, first off the get. What do you see? Florida State's offense doesn't look good. Their defense looks good. So we're going to have some unders in some Florida State games this year. 61 versus 40 is kind of a push. 241 versus 145. 333 versus 93. So Florida's going to they're going to struggle shooting threes. They're only shooting 26% for the whole season. Now they get faced, they're giving up 27. Yeah, I'll be lucky if they even get to 26. They're shooting 21, which is even worse. There's only 3 teams in the nation that are worse from 3 than Florida State. And they are terrible at it too. So 3 points are not going to be the play today for any team in this game. So what's the total? 157.5. Well, if you're not making threes, how do you expect to get to 157? That's the question, because I think it's going to be closer to this score range. I think it's going to be down here. I don't see them scoring 88. You combine these and you get 161.3. The total is 157. I don't think they're going to defend each other. And it is Florida by 5.5. Their defense is good. I think I'm taking the under. I think I'm going under 157.5. I don't see how they get to 160. I just don't see it. So not with both teams not being able to shoot threes, not a damn shot. There's no way. And if you wanted to take a team, I'd probably lean Florida because these are more balanced. Their just offense is terrible. The Florida team total under, I mean, something. That's what I would do. So keep it moving. Where we're going next? We're heading to Michigan against TCU. Interesting. See, now we're getting some good matchups. Let's see, 3-0. Yeah, I kind of want to open yours too. Let me open them up real quick. TCU, Michigan. Open them up. Let's look. TCU, who have you beat to be 3-0? Anybody good? Let's see, Florida A&M by like 50, Florida Gulf Coast dunk you, and see Texas State. Okay, that was a close one. It shouldn't be that close. Michigan, you're already lost a game, but you lost to Wake Forest by 2. Now, I did watch the Wake Forest Bama scrimmage game a couple weeks ago on YouTube. I know, crazy, right? I watched it. Wake Forest looked good. Wake Forest looked pretty damn good. So I'm not that surprised, but they beat Cleveland State by 50. That was pretty good. Okay, pop back here. Let's see, 40 versus 71 is a push. 10 versus 98. Whew, they're good from inside. 80 versus 10. 57 versus 42. Wow. Okay, we got some. Okay, where's the thing? They're terrible at offensive rebounds. They're decent at defensive rebounds or giving up rebounds. Let's see, 9 versus 80. I don't see much of an advantage here. Is Michigan my 6.5? I guess I don't know. This feel, to be honest, I kind of want to take TCU. This feels like a field goal game, not a 6.5 point game. So I think I am going to take TCU with the 6.5. This doesn't feel like Michigan wins by 7 or more. This feels like it should be like a 1 point free throw possession type game. So give me TCU plus 6.5. I don't see Michigan. Yeah, especially with the rebound issue. Their defense is good, but so is theirs. And yeah, 6.5. It seems like either way it'd be too much. So I'll take 6.5. We move on. We keep her moving. That's what we do. Monmouth and Rutgers is next. I got blinded by all that red. Damn, somebody's got a Halloween costume on as a D1 team and they haven't took it off yet. That's what Monmouth is. Like, you on a real team? Look at these numbers. Terrible. They're the worst 2-point percentage team in the country versus them. Yeah, Rutgers by 30, right? Right? It's 21.5. But then Rutgers can't shoot 3 points to save their life. That is terrible. My God. I'm glad I started doing stats because, geez, these are terrible numbers. Defensively, like, they're good from 2, which is hell. I mean, they defend themselves. You don't have to guard them. They're going to miss. Like, come on. 58, 87. You're not scoring. You're going to give up 87 points. I mean, I think I got to take it. Yeah, I'm taking Rutgers 21. That's Rutgers. I don't love it, but I think it's not Rutgers' average. It's Monmouth is so bad is what I'm doing here. So, you know what? If I'm taking the play, I should probably look at it, who they played. Because if you're that bad, who did you play to be so terrible? Let's take a peek. Schedule. You played Michigan State. Temple beat you by 30 something. Michigan State beat you by 24. 31. And Northern Illinois by something. Yeah, I think Rutgers can beat your ass. Who did Rutgers beat? Wagda and St. Pete. I lean it. I'm gonna take it off. I don't know. I just seeing those teams made me a little worried. I don't know. I lean it. I'm gonna pass, but I'm gonna lean because I feel like this should be more. And you hanging with Michigan State by only 24 kind of concerned me. Okay, yeah, we'll leave it alone. There's so many better things to bet on. You know what's better to bet on? Let me show you the next game. How about this game? Yeah, let's talk about this game right now. And to get myself composed for the game of the day. This is the game of the day, clearly. Number 2 versus what, number 13 Purdue? Yeah, I think that's what it is. So let's just go ahead and jump into their schedules. Get this garbage off my screen. Let's go Bama and Purdue. Let's see. So Purdue lost their giant dude. He broke his leg or something like crazy. So the 7-foot whatever dude's not in the game, which has been Alabama's bugaboo all last year. But Alabama they're running lineups with like 3 6'11" dudes now. What? like crazy. I mean, so they beat them by 17, 22 in them. Okay. And Bama has played McNeese, Arkansas State, and Asheville. Beat the hell out of Asheville. But you can see that. What's the spread? That's what we care about. It's Bama 2.5. Okay. Numbers. Let's see. That is weird. Seeing Bama 30% from three when they shoot so many damn threes is weird. But so they started off cold, but they're still winning. So they're 80th from two. So 80 versus 201. That's a Bama lean. 263 versus 93. That's a Purdue lean. 12 and 16, the Bama defense has been stepping up too. Purdue being terrible at rebounding offensively versus Bama is getting all the offensive, getting rebounds. You terrible at rebounds. Ugh, okay. I think I'll leave Bama. I'm just going to tell you right now, I think I'll leave Bama. Just because Purdue lost their big dude. Bama they got Sears back, they got Mustache Man back, they got the dude from Rutgers. I mean, they're number 2 for a reason. 2.5 you're getting. I'm taking it. I'm taking Bama minus 2.5. And they Purdue beat them last year, so now they have so all right. So yeah, we're gonna take Bama minus 2 in this one. I don't see yeah. I'm good with that. We'll do that. Let's go to the next one. Rolling on. I think that was Cincinnati and Nichols. Cincinnati, number 1 offense and assist to turnover ratio. Okay. Nichols is not that good. Let's see. Do I want to mess with this? Amazing defense. What is Cincy? Cincy is... Gotta find the spread. But not in order. Okay. We just gotta go up. There they are. 26.5. Damn. That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't know if I can do all that now. I mean, I like Cincinnati, but I don't know if I like them by that much. So 1 versus 46. Nichols got a decent defense. That ain't crazy. 9 versus 27. That's pretty decent. 299, 25. No. 146. No. This is a defensive matchup. What's the total? 146. It's a little too low. I'm gonna pass on this, but I definitely lean the under, and I kind of lean Nichols plus 26.5. Just saying. So keep it moving. We're going to. It's not even on. Yeah, see, this is what happens when you get a school. No, John Jay College. It doesn't even pop up on my list because I have it set that way. Yeah, Fairfield's playing them. There's no spread, so we don't talk about it. Moving on. Elon, Musk, and Gardner Webb. Okay. I mean, Elon's got some decent offense. They're pretty good from 2. Other than that, the defenses are miserable. These are 2 terrible defenses, and you can score. So Elon's going to be the play here, I would assume. Let me see. Elon. There they are. Elon plus 4.5. Okay. Well, you can shoot. Your defense is good. Your defense is miserable from 2, and that's what you're good at. You're decent from 3 defense. Yeah, I'm taking Elon plus. Sometimes the stats are pretty easy to see, and that's what we're going to do. It's going to be Elon over Gardner Webb. Elon plus 4.5. And since he was a pass, and this is obviously a pass because it doesn't have a spread, I just actually take it off the list. John Jay College. What are we doing? Like, come on. It's like, what? All right, keep moving. Gardner Webb, now we're in Old Dominion. Maryland Eastern Shore. I abbreviated it, and it's still not abbreviated right. And put East with a period. Oh, I got some things to fix. That's hilarious. So, all right. Both teams awful on defense. Look at these totals. These just despicable bad. You're decent on offense. Maryland Eastern Shore. What is the Shore? Plus 12.5 for this team. Old Dominion is 0-3. But they are 12.5 point favorites. Has Old Dominion just played like 3 good teams and has got their ass beat for 3 games? Let's look. Buffalo, Arizona, and Radford. Okay, so 3. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I'm not touching that. You shouldn't be losing to Radford and Buffalo like that. Buffalo was bad. So we're going to pass on that too. All right, so yeah. All right, moving on to Tulane and Furman. That's the next game on the schedule. I mean, Furman's 3-0. They got some good numbers too, and Tulane has been. I mean, Tulane's pretty good too. They're both 3-0. Let's kind of look. It's a good matchup. Let's kind of look at who they played. I'm actually kind of intrigued now by this one. Tulane, Furman. Tulane, obviously in the American schedule. Who you played? Louisiana Christian, okay. Monroe and Alcorn State, not terrible, not good, but not terrible. Furman, you have played Columbia International, Belmont, and Jacksonville. Okay, no one's played any real teams, let's be honest. You play teams you should beat, so you're doing what you should do. Hence why you have the numbers you have. So, I mean, Tulane's defense is nasty. Yeah, all right. Until you play some better teams. What's the spread? Let me see. Furman's 4.5 at home against Tulane. Interesting. You're number 6 from 3. You're 17 at stopping it. You're 31 from 2. You're number 1 at stopping it. 217, 132, 31, 13. That kind of push each other. So I'm gonna pass on it. It feels like a push. That's something I can't do. Let's keep moving. There's nothing. I don't feel warm and fuzzy about that. Sorry. And so now we go to College of Charleston and FAU offense. What's the spread? Gotta give me a good number. Charleston. Nope. No, I want the other Charles. Give me this one. 1.5 for the home team. 1.5 over FAU. FAU's offense looks way better. Their 3-point defense is terrible, and they're good at it. That ain't good. So I'm not going to bet this one, but here's something. If you want to take it, by all means, enjoy, because maybe the over could be a play. 97-88. 165.5. Defenses are pretty bad. Their 3-point defense is pretty damn good, but I mean, theirs is so bad. so bad. Over, I mean, that comes out to 170 something points. Yeah, no, I'm gonna pass. We're gonna be good. We're not trying to take every play. We don't want to bet every game. So, really, nope. I want Air Force. Belmont and Air Force. Terrible offense, terrible defense, average offense, average defense. Good from 2 and 3. You're terrible. Belmont's probably the play here. You're great from 3. There's your matchup. You can shoot all day and you give it up. So, Air Force is Belmont's 3.5, and I think I'm going to take Belmont here. Yeah, that's something that looks good. Belmont minus 3.5, because what offense is Air Force going to do when they don't have any? Which they don't have any defense to stop anyways. They're terrible at rebounds, getting rebounds. They're great at not giving up rebounds, so that's going to be an advantage for Belmont from 3 and rebounds. I mean, what else do you need? You're pretty good, and you're good from 2s, which they're not good at either. So yeah, Belmont 3.5. I like that. Moving on, Lindenwood and Robert Morris. Really, I mean, if you want to play it, there's you go. It's just a bunch of mid. That's what this whole game is mid. 2 mid defenses, mid offenses, terrible 3, terrible 2. It's a pass. Moving on. I'm not even spending much time on it. Oh, Quinnipiac and Maine. I mean, again, mid, terrible even. Both are garbage from 3. You're garbage from 2. You're average. You're both great at stopping 2s. And then, yeah, just not good. Terrible game, terrible matchup. Not worthy of our time to even look at. What are we doing here? Why is this the game? West Georgia. I forgot I have information for West Georgia. I have logos and everything. Look at me go. They are terrible. Like, they are awful. South Florida should be favored by 20, right? I assume they are. So 18.5, yeah, that's what I thought. But you look at it, it's like, well, are they really that good? Like, look at their numbers. Their numbers are just not good so far. I don't know if I can mess with this. I know West Georgia's bad, but South Florida, I know they played Florida, but have they played anyone else decent? Or they played they've played Charleston and Arkansas Pine Bluff, and they're still having these numbers? No, that's a South Florida issue. That's a pass. I just can't. I can't do it. Army and Marist. Okay. It's sad. I think the Army football team scores more points than Army's basketball team does. I know it's 75.3, but still not good on the stats. Pretty mid. You're like really good from 3, and that's it. That's all you're good at. Getting some 3s, shooting 3s. You're average. So Marist is probably the play here. 7.5. Yeah, it's too much for my blood. No, I'm not liking that either. Pass on that one. Sorry. I said we're not going to play many games. We're gonna pick and choose our spots. This ain't one of those games either. They're both great for 3-point on defense. Both teams are terrible. I'm not. No. Where are the good games at? Let me get some good games. High Point and UAB. Well, High Point's really good on offense. 2s and 3s are good. UAB is terrible from 3. I mean, they're terrible on defense too. So if you're terrible on 2 and 3 defense, you're facing this. UAB's favorite, aren't they? Nope. High Point by 3.5. Yeah, let's go ahead and lock High Point by 3.5 in. HP minus 3.5. I'll rock with that. All right, let's keep it rolling. UNC Wilmington, South Carolina Upstate. Yeah, I know, right? Some of these teams aren't real. I know they're not. But UNC Wilmington is scoring a shit ton of points. 117.5 over 2 games. Like, what? What do you... Wow. Who have you played? Who have you played to score these many points? Who is allowing this to happen? UNC Wilmington. Let me open up your schedule right quick. You beat someone called Mount Olive for 143-91, and you beat Georgia Southern 92-84. So you give a ton. Your defense is terrible. And the over under this, please let this be low because I'm loving Wilmington 156.5. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're taking this over right here. Over 156.5. It feels like that's just the number they give every team. Oh, we don't know. 156.5. You might regret that, guys. I'm saying. I'm just saying. Do you see these numbers? Yeah, I'm gonna take that over. Let me get them points. Thank you very much. Moving the hell. This is my favorite play so far. This is my favorite play. Because that makes no damn sense. So, where are we going next? Princeton? Ooh, we're about to get smart real quick. All right. Princeton and Loyola Chicago. It's Loyola. That's clear as day. That's pretty easy. The Ramblers. Let's see. But Princeton's favored by 1.5. Interesting. I don't buy that for a second. Look at these numbers. Good, god awful. And probably mid. You're terrible on rebounds. Yeah, I'm taking Loyola. We're just looking at stats and it's like the numbers say take this. Okay. So Loyola minus, nope, sorry, plus 1.5. I'm down for that. I'll rock with it. Now we're going to Manhattan next. Travel the country. Manhattan, there we go. Against Fordham. All right, cool. Let's see what the spread is. Fordham. Nope, that's Sanford. Fordham. Yeah, Fordham is 8.5. And I don't care. You see all this mustard and ketchup? This hot dog is ugly. Too much mustard and ketchup. I need some relish in that bad boy. Pass. Moving on. Temple Boston College, an actual decent game. Holy shit, I didn't think that was possible. Here we go. Or Austin College, because the B's missing. It's hidden. That's hilarious. I gotta fix all this stuff, make it fit. So let's see. Temple, both good from 3. You're good from 2 on defense. You're good from 3 on offense and 2 on offense. You're just miserable on offense. So Temple's the play, right? 1.5, yeah. I'm down with it. I rock with it. Yeah, I'm taking Temple. So 1.5. I will ride with that one, sure. It's like we're getting a bunch of pick'ems basically, and we're just getting good stats and numbers and everything. It's like, okay, well, let's ride. I'm down. Like yeah. Moving on. I don't need to talk about that anymore. Vermont and Iona. Nope, that's Manhattan. Damn it. Iona. Moving on. I can't with that garbage. SMU and Butler. Here we go. We got some teams now. Great on offense. Good from shooting, but your points are not that good, and your rebounds and your assist turnover. You're getting more turnovers than assists. That's what that means. If you're below 1, you have 1.0 is literally same amount of assists, same amount of turnovers. This means they get 1.66 assists for every turnover. That's all it means. So defensive wise, they're good. This is an SMU play. I'm almost pretty sure. 1.5, yeah. But let's see. Are they worth it? Both teams are good. You're not as good defensively. You're not as good. This is kind of I see why it's 1.5. This makes sense. I'm gonna pass. This is a good game. I'm gonna pass. Let's go Gasso. Georgia Southern, NC Central. 0-3, 2-1. Terrible on offense. You're decent from guarding the 3. That's what you're good at. This is a Georgia Southern play. It looks like a Georgia Southern play. 5.5 though. Both teams offensively are struggling, defensively are struggling. You're offensively, you're decent on offense. I'm gonna pass. Nope. Moving on. Virginia Tech, Penn State. There we go. A little more big leap. Okay. We're actually gonna pop this one open. We're gonna look at this one. So go away. Let's look at Virginia Tech and Penn State. Let's see how far down I gotta go to get to them. There they are. Shows you how many games we have left too. How nice. Virginia Tech, you're 3-0. What have you done? Delaware State, Upstate, and Winthrop. Okay. You, Binghamton, UMBC, and St. Francis. You're beating the shit out of teams. Okay, you've won every game by at least 30. Okay, Penn State might be the real deal this year because we already reviewed 2 of these teams. Okay. Penn State by 6.5, huh? Let's see and then the numbers were like they just make sense. Yeah, I'm taking Penn State. Damn, I didn't know they beat everybody's ass that bad. -6.5. Sure, we'll take that right there. All right, moving on. We got American and North Carolina. UNC is favored by a lot, probably. 24.5. Yep. And we're looking at the teams. They're the same from two. UNC is terrible from two. What is this? They're terrible on defense too. And you're 1-1. Who'd you lose to? It was no, it was Kentucky, was it? No, it was you're number 10 though, so that still matters. And let me look at American stuff too. Let me show you what I'm looking at. You can follow along. You lost to Kansas by 3 and you beat Elon. That's right. American they beat Harvard. They lost to LaSalle and they lost to Siena. Okay. Not. Okay. UNC by 24.5 seems kind of wild though. I was thinking maybe like 17, 15-ish. Your defense is terrible. You did play Kansas, the number 1 team. So I have to see more games with you. So I'm going to pass on you for now and keep moving. Like, now we're going to Maryland against Marquette. Marquette. Let's see. Same. Defense is good. I mean, this is the same team. They're mirroring each other. 3-0, yeah. They both start with M. I mean, all right. Maryland, Marquette. It is Maryland by 2.5. No. This is too close for me. I don't know who to take. Who would you take in this? I don't know. It's literally number 15 Marquette, unranked Maryland, but Maryland's playing statistically. They're a little bit better on the rebounding, and that's about it. Everything else is about the same. So I'm gonna pass. That's too close for me. Too close of a game to call. St. Thomas, Minnesota against some school called St. Norbert. Okay, play a real school. Like, come on now. Texas College versus UT Arlington. Like, what are we doing? Play a real school. Come on. Ohio versus Memphis. Play a real. No, I'm just kidding. Both are good from 3. You're terrible. Stop. There are 3 teams worse than you stopping the 3, and you're facing that's Memphis. 12.5. Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, because you can't stop anyone and you're facing this. Good luck. You're gonna need us. You're that, but they're that. So yeah, I'll take Memphis. 12.5. I'm okay with that. I'll pay a little premium on Memphis. -12.5. Yeah, they should whoop ass. Whoop ass is what they should do. So, man, we only got a few games left. I like this. Let's see. Northwestern against who? Eastern Illinois. Like, come on. Northwestern should have won by 30, right? Give me the line. Where's the line? There it is. 24.5. Okay. I was being facetious when I said 30, but that defense is pretty damn bad for Eastern Illinois. They're 1-2. Who did you actually beat? Who actually let you beat them? That's a question. Earlham. Some school called Earlham. And they won 97-61. Come on. Like, what are we doing here? Northwestern, who did you beat to get 2-1? You beat Lehigh and UIC. You lost to Dayton. You lost to Dayton of all teams? Like, come on, Dayton's not bad, but 24.5 for Northwestern is ridiculous. I can't do that. You shouldn't do it either. Georgia Tech. Well, the worst team in the SEC, probably one of the worst teams in the ACC, I'm guessing, statistically looking at it, because Georgia, we know they're picked last. So, yeah. Georgia is a 2.5 point favorite. Let's see, 93, 165, 204, 265, 208, 221. I'm not seeing. I don't trust either team here. We're gonna move on. I'm not feeling it. What? Ooh, backyard brawl on the hardwood. Let's see, 44, 60, 170, 87, 64, 182. So that's 1 for each way. I'm leaning West Virginia, but that red concerns me. Pitt seems to be more of a well-rounded team overall. Let's see. Pitt. Yes. It's Pitt by 7.5. Ooh, that seems high. I was thinking more like 3, but I don't want to take West Virginia because I think Pitt's more well-rounded, which concerns me. I lean Pitt, but 7.5 seems pricey, so we'll move on. I don't want to take that. St. Joe's and Pennsylvania. St. Joseph's, terrible offenses, average defenses. No, not worth my time. Not worth it at all. Washington State and Iowa. Man, if this was a football game, it'd be amazing. Awesome offense, awesome defense. Instead, we get terrible defenses and awesome offenses overall. Over? It's at 170.5. Wow. I mean, they're both scoring 90 points a game. They're giving up 70. I see that, but damn, that's a lot. And it is Iowa by 5.5. Okay, let's see. 99 versus 78 versus 295. 99. That's offense, 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 offense. I mean, I lean the over, but 170 in college hoops, I can't. I can't do that. No, I lean it, but I can't do it. Sanford and North Alabama. There's the screen for you. That's a lot of green. I'm surprised there's this much green. Anything he plays. 40, let's see, 201, 103, that's defense. 285, that's pushed. 105, no, that's defense. That's a push. So nothing there for us. Nothing there for us there. UMass Lowell and Gonzaga. Okay. 40-point spread probably. 27.5. Yeah. But look like UMass's numbers. UMass Lowell is doing pretty damn good. Let's actually, you know what? They're doing so good. I want to see why they're so good. Open up. Gonzaga's number 4. UMass is nothing, and they will always be ranked nothing. You beat Riviere, whoever the hell that is, and you beat St. Peter's. You beat them by a lot, and that okay. Gonzaga's played real teams probably. They played Baylor and Arizona State. Okay, so they played real teams, and they still beat Baylor. They beat Baylor. Like, hold up. Schedule. Let's look at that a little closer. You beat number 8 Baylor by 38 points, and you beat Arizona by 8. Arizona State by 8. I mean, Gonzaga's probably the play here, right? Like, what? There's no way you're this good. You just play garbage teams. You play great teams. Yeah, but do we? 27.5 college basketball seems like a lot. But you beat Baylor by 38. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. It's basketball. I get it. It's like minus 27.5. I think if they can beat Baylor by 30 something, they can beat UMass Lowell by 30 something pretty easily. So they might have this at halftime. Let's just be honest here. So let me get rid of all this other garbage. Trying to reduce my list. Okay. All right. Only a handful of games left. Arizona, Wisconsin, another great game. We're actually going to dig into this one a little bit. Let's open up the stuff. Let's see. Number 9 versus unranked Wisconsin. What's the odds? Give me some good odds on this. It is Arizona by 4.5. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Wisconsin has beat Holy Cross, Montana State, and App State. And that game wasn't close. That was kind of close, and that was 14 points. Arizona is Kansas and Old Dominion. So, and they beat Old Dominion by damn near 60. Oh my goodness. And they beat them by 30 something. So Wisconsin, okay. Let's look at the 72-18. That ain't good. But they're not the best at 3, but they're terrible. They're good inside. They're average. Amazing defense. Average offenses. Yeah, I'm taking Arizona by 4.5. I got to do that. Got to see it through, my boy. Arizona minus 4.5. Yep, we're going to rock with that one. Faux show. Got to do that. Keep it moving. Duquesne and DePaul. That's a little too much D's. But DePaul's the better team, just statistically, offensively. Offense is good. Offense is terrible. Defense is even worse. Defense is good. DePaul by 5.5. Blindly, I'm going to take it. Yep. We're going strictly with the stats. The stats say it, we do it. So that's what we're going to do. Next game is a skip. I'm going to tell you right now because it is Long Island and Cal Baptist. But I'll show it if you want to see it. There you go. Long Island got some good defense. They're terrible offense and defense. Long Island is... Nope. Cal Baptist is a 16.5 point favorite. What? Hold up. We might have found a broken line. Hold on. We're gonna dig in this bad boy a little bit. Hold the phone. Yeah, that's right. We're spending time on Long Island and Cal Baptist. That's what we do around here. Let's see. You beat Incarnate Word by 5. You beat Kennesaw by 4, and you lost to Riverside by 1. What have you done? You lost to Ole Miss by 30. You beat Pratt. The hell's Pratt? By 60. And you beat Air Force by that. And now the numbers are leaning heavily in your favor defensively. But now you are a 16.5 point dog to Cal Baptist. I don't see it. I just don't see it. So I'm gonna take it. LIU. I know they have a history of being terrible, but you saw they beat Air Force. Hey, they beat them. They didn't just lose. They beat them by 9. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'll take that. I'm gonna rock with that. We're gonna rock a 16.5 LIU Sharks. Let's go. I'm down. Yeah, keep it moving. Only got two left. Oregon State and Fullerton. Damn, Fullerton's terrible. Look at all that red. Ooh, ooh, they bad. They bad. Oregon State is a 12. That's it. That's it with these numbers. Okay. OSU minus 12. I'm like, what? Okay, just give me that one. Just thanks. Give me the freebie. It's like a buy one get one free. It's like I'm down. Thanks. And the last game on the schedule is Lehigh and UCLA. Terrible. UCLA's offense is terrible too. What is this? I bet it's going to be a hot 23.5 with this garbage. I mean, how bad is Lehigh though? How bad are they? Are they Mississippi Valley bad? You lost to Northwestern by 40. I mean, hell, let me show you so we can all point and laugh together. Like Lehigh lost to Northwestern by 44, Georgetown by 8, and Columbia by 1. But UCLA is UCLA. Their defense is really good though. That defense is pretty damn good. So we'll pass on it. So that's it. That's the whole schedule. We went through all the games. Now tomorrow is Saturday. Tomorrow we have. I hope if I showed you what I'm looking at. Tomorrow, Saturday. Here's Saturday slate. We have all these games. I'm going to be a lot faster in the video because we're going to start. And then we just got a couple to be determined because we got tournament, we got season kickoff tournaments going on. So we don't know who's playing in this game. Somebody is. So I will have a video for this tomorrow. We're going to roll through it, try to make it quicker than this video was. So I appreciate you watching. Drop a like and subscribe. And we'll see you tomorrow for some Saturday men's college basketball. Peace.